Every single product you've tried for your oily, acne-prone skin might actually be making it worse. Yeah, I said it. And by the end of this, you're going to understand exactly why and what to do instead. You've been here before, haven't you? Standing in a drugstore aisle, reading the back of yet another cleanser. Dermatologist tested, oil-free, non-comedogenic. You buy it, you try it, and 2 weeks later, same stubborn blackheads sitting on your nose like they pay rent. Same breakout appearing right before something important. You've probably spent more money on skincare than you want to admit. Foaming cleansers, clay masks, toners that sting, spot treatments that dry out your skin but somehow don't touch the actual pimple. It's exhausting. It feels unfair, and the worst part? You're doing everything you think you're supposed to do. But here's the real problem, and almost nobody talks about this. Think of your pores like tiny pipes running beneath the surface of your skin. Inside those pipes, a mix of dead skin cells, sebum, that's your skin's natural oil, and environmental debris like pollution and sunscreen residue. Now here's the thing most people don't realize. Oil isn't your enemy. Oil is actually your skin's protection system. It's supposed to be there. The problem is when that oil mixes with dead skin cells and gets stuck. It hardens, it oxidizes. And that's when you get blackheads, whiteheads, and those deep, frustrating pimples that live under your skin for what feels like forever. Here's the catch. When you strip that oil away too aggressively, your skin panics. It thinks it's under attack, and it produces even more oil to compensate. So the more you fight it, the worse it gets. That's the cycle most people are unknowingly trapped in. The solution isn't to destroy your skin's oil. It's to dissolve and lift what doesn't belong without triggering that panic response. And that's exactly what this routine does. Core system 5-step. Step 1. The pre-cleanse oil massage. Before water even touches your face, take a facial oil or an oil-based cleanser, jojoba, squalane, or a dedicated cleansing oil, and massage it onto your dry face for 60 full seconds. I know. It sounds wrong. Putting oil on oily skin feels like insanity. But this is where the science kicks in. Oil dissolves oil. When you massage it in, it bonds to the sebum, sunscreen, and makeup sitting in your pores, and lifts it all to the surface. You're not adding more oil, you're using chemistry to unlock what's trapped. Don't rush this step. This 60 seconds is doing more work than your cleanser ever has. Step 2. The double cleanse. Now wet your face with lukewarm water, not hot, never hot, and add a gentle pH-balanced foaming cleanser. Massage in small circular motions for another 60 seconds, focusing on your forehead, nose, and chin. These are your sebum zones. Rinse thoroughly. What you've just done is a double cleanse. The oil layer removed the deep debris, and the foaming cleanser swept the surface clean. Your skin is now genuinely clean for the first time in a long time. Not stripped, not tight, just clean. Step 3. The exfoliation window. This step gets skipped all the time. This is where most people fail. 2 to 3 times a week, not every day, use a chemical exfoliant. A BHA like salicylic acid is your best friend here. Unlike physical scrubs that scratch your skin and spread bacteria, salicylic acid is oil-soluble. It goes inside the pore, not just across the surface. It dissolves the buildup at the root. Apply it after cleansing, leave it for 30 seconds to a minute, and rinse. Don't skip this. This is the step that prevents new blackheads from forming in the first place. Step 4. The steam or warm compress. Here's something you won't see in most routines. After exfoliating, hold a warm, not burning, damp towel against your face for 30 seconds. Or lean over a bowl of warm steam for the same amount of time. This gently expands your pores, allowing whatever the cleanser loosened to escape more easily. It also increases circulation, bringing nutrients to the surface. It feels incredible. It's ASMR in itself, and it takes 30 seconds. There is no reason to skip it. Music softens. We're entering the final cleansing territory. Step 5. The toning seal. This is the step that locks everything in. After patting your face dry with a clean cloth, never a shared bathroom towel, apply a hydrating toner. Look for niacinamide, witch hazel, or Centella asiatica. These ingredients calm inflammation, tighten the appearance of pores, and signal to your skin that the cleansing process is over. No more oil overproduction, no more panic mode. Your skin settles. It breathes. And for the first time in a while, it actually feels balanced. You're doing this wrong section. Now let's talk about what's silently destroying your progress. Because I promise you, at least one of these is in your routine right now. Overwashing. If you're cleansing more than twice a day, stop immediately. Every time you overcleanse, you strip your acid mantle, the invisible protective barrier your skin spends hours rebuilding. Without it, bacteria get in easier, inflammation gets worse, and your oil glands work overtime. Twice a day, morning and night, that's it. Using hot water. Hot water feels amazing. It also destroys your skin barrier, dilates your blood vessels, and makes redness and sensitivity dramatically worse. Lukewarm only, always. Skipping moisturizer because your skin is oily. This might be the most damaging mistake of all. Oily skin is often dehydrated skin desperately trying to compensate for a lack of moisture. When you skip moisturizer, you are pouring fuel on the fire. Use a lightweight gel-based oil-free moisturizer every single day. This can make it worse if you ignore it, and dramatically better if you don't. Pro secrets 3 things the best estheticians know that almost no one else talks about. First, cleanse at night like your life depends on it, but keep your morning cleanse minimal. At night, you've accumulated a full day of debris. That cleanse matters. In the morning, your skin has been on a pillow. A gentle rinse with water or a micellar cloth is enough. Over-cleansing in the morning disrupts the repair work your skin did overnight. Second, the order of your products matters more than the products themselves. Thinnest to thickest, always. Toner first, then serums, then moisturizer, then SPF. If you apply in the wrong order, you create a barrier that blocks actives from actually reaching your skin. Expensive products, 0 results because of sequencing. Third, ice. After your routine, take 1 ice cube wrapped in a thin cloth and press it against any active breakouts for 15 seconds. It reduces inflammation instantly, shrinks the appearance of the pore, and stops the swelling cycle before it starts. It costs nothing, it works every time, and almost nobody does it. Fast recap, here's the full system. Fast, pre-cleanse with oil on dry skin, double cleanse with a pH-balanced foaming wash, exfoliate with salicylic acid 2 to 3 times a week. Apply a warm compress to open and clear, seal with a hydrating toner, moisturize always. And stop over-cleansing, stop using hot water, and stop skipping steps because you're tired. Motivational close, I want you to hear this clearly. Clear skin isn't about finding the perfect product. It's about building a system that respects your skin's biology, and then being consistent enough to let it work. You don't need 10 steps. You don't need expensive serums. You need the right 5 steps in the right order, done consistently. That's it. 2 weeks with this routine. Real commitment, no skipping. And you will see a difference. Not perfection, but real, visible, meaningful progress. Your skin wants to be clear. You just have to stop fighting it and start working with it. Thank you for watching.